Grenade Jamar.
I'm not an athlete.
Hey, yo.
And I have half the reign that you do.
Well, welcome back to this new episode 4 of what I like to call Make WCW Great Again, the scenario of WCW lives on the journey of wrestling game, Spring Stampede, and at Spring Stampede, Sting defeated Scott Steiner to win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, overall it was a pretty good event. It netted us 70 credits and 400 new fans. Was a almost 4-star event. And since then, we've had one more episode of Nitro, and that wasn't too bad. It's pushed our ratings up 10,300. Trying to build up Rey Mysterio a little bit more, as well as Booker T, really. I think Booker T deserves to be more in the main event scene into the future of WCW. Okay, so let's get into it. We have got now the situation with the roster. It's not very good, and in fact, I am gonna start shedding. There's a lot of dead weight. I mean, look at this. We're well oversized, given our popularity ratings. We need to start getting rid of some of the dead wood here. Now we've got a few jabronis, and I think we can. Oh, I really hated Kiwi. Weird, creepy character. Let's get rid of him. Release. Yes. Okay. The Harris brothers. I was never big fans of these guys. They're over 40 already. Look at that. Work rate and charisma is pretty awful. Dull worker, big stage wreck. Yeah, get rid of them. That's it. They're done. Release. Yeah. Where's the other Harris? Here. Get out of here. Yeah, that's it. That's the Harris brothers gone. Luger. I'm not a big fan of Luger, but I think before we get rid of him, we could maybe just use some of his popularity to help put some other people over before we just ditch the guy so he can go away and do drugs in his basement like he did. Now, who stands out as someone who's really, really not worth the time and effort on this roster? Sean Stasiak. He's really dull. Dull worker, big stage wreck, neglect story, bad actor, naturally stale. You're gone, Stasiak. Get back to Planet Stasiak. Your planet needs you. Roster cuts. That'll do for now. Let's get back into our situation. Right, we've got 2 shows to book before Slamboree. Let's have some segments. Okay. Now for Slamboree, we've got Sting as the champion. Sting, come out and do a babyface promo. Okay, we'll book that promo there. Now, I think we should start getting Ric Flair to, he's a heel. Now, if I remember correctly, he never won the WCW Heavyweight Championship, sorry. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. So I think it'd be great to build up his contendership for the title. Why not also have a segment involving Ric Flair where he is going to, let's just give him a backstage interview for now. Let's try and build Rick up a little bit. Okay. Now, matches. Let's book the main event first. It's always easier for me, at least, to work from the top down. So let's have a really stacked main event. Let's go with Sting versus Ric Flair versus Goldberg versus Scott Steiner. Let's have a 4-way match. Book that, but not for the title. We'll just try and get some of our big main eventers, get them hyped up a little bit. Yeah, remove title for that. Let's also have a tag team match where we will have the Magnificent Seven as a faction. Air Raid versus Natural Born Thrillers. Of course, we've got to get AJ Styles over as well. So let's have Air Raid come back and let's have them go over somebody. Team Canada are a really good team and it matches well with Air Raid, but I don't want Team Canada to lose too much popularity. So I'll have them go over a slightly lesser team. Skipper and Romeo, the Young Dragons. Let's book them against the Young Dragons for now. The Young Dragons are also a really promising team as well, actually, but I think they can afford to take the loss at this point. So we'll book that. Let's have another singles match where we need to get some more main eventers created. David Flair? Oh, I think he's someone I should have cut from the roster, really. What was the point of this guy? Oh, that's right. I'm trying to get Chris Canyon's stock to rise a little bit. So how about if I have Canyon versus... Canyon's a heel right now, and there's not many faces to choose from. Duggan. He's got 6 appearances left, so that's still fine, really. If we can use him to put younger guys over like Canyon, all the better, I say. Right, we got 1 slot left. We've got 2 promos and 3 matches. Promo or match? Let's have another match. Let's have another multi-man match. Get some lower card guys, and hopefully try and get some of the lower card guys a little bit more elevated. Kidman versus Brian Adams versus Norman Smiley versus Chavo. Chavo's got pretty decent work rate and charisma. Oh, and he's the Cruiserweight champion. I've completely forgotten about the Cruiserweight championship. Geez, my bad. Okay. Yeah, let's try and get this Cruiserweight championship back into prominence again. So let's have a Cruiserweight title match, 3-way. Sounds pretty good to me. And let's have then the backstage interview, then Jim Duggan versus Chris Kanyon, then the tag match, then the spirited promo from Sting. Oh, no, wait, spirited promo after the Jim Duggan match, then the tag match, then the main event. Bob's your uncle. Right, let's play that. Okay, so Cruiserweight title 3-way. If we have Chavo retain, maybe at Slamboree, we'll have a championship match and have someone new go over. Let's have Chavo retain for now. 3-star match. Not bad. Okay, backstage interview with Ric Flair. Almost 4 stars. Okay. Next, Jim Duggan versus Chris Kanyon. Kanyon! Oh, no. Not quite 2 stars. That's very disappointing. Champ Sting is going to do a promo. And that's almost 4 stars. Okay, not too bad. Tag match, Air Raid versus Young Dragons. Let's continue to get Air Raid over. It's 3 stars. All right. And the main event, 4-way match. Okay, well, Sting's the champ. He's got to look strong still. So Sting, 4-star match. Not bad. Okay, everyone got over with that. So that's a good result. Well, that wasn't a terrible episode of Nitro. It wasn't the best either, but it's keeping us in firm second place with 350,000 viewers. Man, look at these ratings for Raw. If only Raw could get anything close to that these days. Right. Let's carry on. So earlier I miscalculated it, and I actually thought we had another Nitro to book before Slamboree, but that was the go-home show. The go-home Nitro before Slamboree. So let's get Slamboree booked. Okay, so let's have a three-way for the heavyweight title, and let's get, Sting, and we'll keep, this will be Scott Steiner's sort of last sort of crack with Sting for now, I feel. And we'll also build up Ric Flair, because what I'd like to do is have Ric Flair win the title at some point this year. And then after that, maybe Booker T. I think we'll build Booker T up and he can get it off of Ric Flair. Right. So, book that. Let's blow that feud off between Scott Steiner and Sting after this, because we don't need to keep that going, really. Okay, and then for our US heavyweight title, we'll have Booker T rematch with Jeff Jarrett. Okay, let's also blow this off after this match. Now then, tag team title match. If we have our champs, the Natural Born Thrillers 1 versus Air Raid. Shall we put the title? You know what? Let's put the title on Air Raid now. Let's see what it does for somebody like AJ Styles. Because also with Natural Born Thrillers, Sean O'Haire was a potential big star, and I think he needs a singles run, really. So enough of him faffing around in the tag scene, I think. Okay, so that's 3 matches booked. And the Cruiserweight title match, Chavo, and we'll put Kidman, Norman Smiley. You know what? Let's just make it a 4-way match in the Cruiserweight scene. Shane Helms. Yeah, pretty good. Let's make this a street fight just to make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, let's book that. Let's do a couple of segments just to promote some feuds and make things a little bit more interesting. Let's have a production segment where we build up the main event. Okay. And also, pay-per-view's a big stage. Let's have a bit of a heel promo. Why not have Jeff Jarrett come out and slander Booker T? Jeff could usually cut a pretty good heel promo, so yeah, let's do that. Okay. We've got 4 slots left, so a couple more matches. Right, we're continuing to try and get guys like, where are they? Chris Kanyon and Rey Mysterio higher up in the card. Now, at this stage, we don't have many faces in the main event scene, so I think at this point, if we get Rey much higher up, let's put him in a multi-man match between Rey, Kanyon, and Terry Funk is best used in gimmick matches. Shall we make this a ladder match? You know what's pay-per-view? Let's do it. Let's make it a ladder match. See if we can get a really big pop out of this. Okay. Oh, you can only have ladder matches for championships. Oh, that's really disappointing. Well, let's try booking that again. So, Kanyon, Mysterio, Terry Funk, and okay, we'll book that. No gimmick, unfortunately. 3 slots. Let's do another tag match. I really like the Young Dragons. So if we try and get those guys over, against... Let's make this like the curtain raiser match. If we put the Young Dragons over... Geez, there's not many face teams, but here's one. America's Most Wanted. Okay, that works, I think. Yeah, there's a bit of an alignment boost there. 2 slots left. Okay. Geez, I'm getting a bit low on ideas for matches. So, actually, let's do another segment where we can have a promo battle. Let's have the tag match do a promo battle before they have their match. See how that goes. The last time, Air Raid didn't do very well on the mic, but you never know. They've got to learn. Learn through practice. So, yeah, one more slot left. You know what? We're going to leave it at that because otherwise we're just filling it up with duff matches. So, I think less is more. Let's go with that. Let's open with Young Dragons versus America's Most Wanted. Then we'll have the promo battle between Air Raid and the Natural Born Thrillers, if that wants to move down. Okay. Come on, move down. There we go. Then we'll have the 3-way match of Terry Funk, Mysterio, and Chris Kanyon. Then we'll have a bit of a main event package. Then we'll have the Cruiserweight title match. After that, let's do the tag match. Then we'll have Jeff Jarrett come out and do his thing. Slander, the competitor. Then we'll have the US title match. And then the main event. 3-way, Ric Flair versus Scott Steiner versus Sting. Okay, let's book it. I think that's not a bad card. So let's see how it goes. Right. WCW presents Slamboree in front of a mostly packed audience. Fan interest on par. Okay. Let's see how it plays out. Young Dragons versus America's Most Wanted. Okay, Young Dragons, what can you do? Oh, 3 and a bit stars. That's okay. Right, how's this promo battle? Yeah, not great. 2.5. Could be worse. Right, I've got big expectations for this match. Terry Funk, Rey Mysterio, and Chris Kanyon. Let's have Rey go over. Oh yeah, look at that. Almost 4 full stars. Let's put Rey over well too. Video package for the main event. Yeah, not bad. Almost 4 stars. Cruiserweight Championship 4-way match. Shane Helms, Norman Smiley versus Billy Kidman versus Chavo Guerrero. Now, I think it's time to have a new Cruiserweight champ, and I think someone like Kidman really deserves that. A violent street fight. Yes. 3.25 stars, though. But I like the sound that it was violent. It's really put Kidman over. It's given him 35 popularity. Good stuff. Okay, it's time, I think, to have new tag champions. Let's have Air Raid win the titles over Natural Born Thrillers 1. 3.5 stars. Okay, that's pretty good. That should do good things for AJ Styles, who's one of our goals this year to get over. Jeff Jarrett. Oh, only 2 stars for that Jeff Jarrett slander promo. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett's better than that on the mic, surely. Okay, US title match. Jeff Jarrett versus Booker T. The rematch. Booker T's going to retain. Yeah, look at that. Almost 4 stars. Okay. Has not been a good night for Jeff Jarrett. On to our main event. Ric Flair versus Scott Steiner versus Sting. And this is going to blow off the feud between Scott Steiner and Sting now. Sting is going to retain. Hopefully this is a good match and it does good things for Ric Flair also. Yes. Everybody got over. And actually, look at that. Scott Steiner got 50. He got the most out of this over anybody else. Well, and it was a 4.5 star match. So that's very good. It's very good for a multi-man match. I'm not usually a huge fan of multi-man matches for the main event of pay-per-views, but that's okay. How did that go down overall? Let's see what the Wrestling Spectator has to say. Well, let's look at the ratings first. Ooh. Slamboree was 2nd place, a long way behind Judgment Day of WWF. it gained us 1,000 more buys. So that's something. What did the Wrestling Spectator say? Nick Burke off to WWF. I can't remember who Nick Burke is. Chris Jericho getting over. Yep. Sean Stasiak's gone. Burgers from WCW. Harris Brothers are gone. Yep. And there's not much big news really for the Wrestling Spectator. Just that we got rid of a bunch of dead weight in our roster. So let's continue. Right. Messages. I hope nobody got injured. I don't think so. Right. A popular media network covered our company recently, resulting in a slight boost to our openness. Nice. Gene editing. Okay. What is that all about? Talent available. Jason Studd is available on the Indies. I don't know who that is. Teddy Hart. Teddy Hart made himself available on the Indies too. Right. That's it for all the messages. Okay, so after this, we've got 2 shows to book, and then it's Great American Bash time. We'll leave it there for now. So if you have any ideas about who to book going into the Great American Bash, why not leave a comment in the comment section and let me know, and we might make that happen for the next episode of WCW Lives, or I like to call it Make WCW Great Again. Okay, thanks for watching.